How's it going, NinBuzz? Got a completely different match for you today. In case you are not familiar with the Uber tier of Pokemon, I've decided to bring you a match featuring title legendaries and basically overpowered things that are banned from the general metagame. In Ubers, everything is allowed, barring 3 unreleased pokes. I asked my opponent if it was okay if I brought one just for funsies, and he said yeah, so he's a good sport. And it doesn't really end up doing too much in this match, but I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. So he's going to lead with a Kyogre. I lead with a Groudon because I'm slower. My ability activates second, and I'm actually able to get the sun up, which is going to be nice, you know, having this initiative here. He goes for the Water Spout anyways in the sun to get some damage off. Because I'm Dragon Fire, I take neutral damage from it, but because it's in the sun, I only take about half, which is cool. So he's going to go out to his Lugia. He is running the pressure and not the multi-scale. So I'm going to go for the Fusion Flare, knowing it should still do a decent amount of damage, and Lugia is just really defensive. So that was a sun-boosted Fusion Flare, and he is going to get his light screen up, knowing that I am a special attacker as opposed to a physical one. So I go for the Draco Meteor, actually predicting the switch to Palkia, not thinking he would leave it in to die, but I should have gone for the Fusion Flare just because it's sun-boosted, and it doesn't actually end up taking him out. It leaves him with a nub. Don't know if that was min or max. I do know that it was very irritating, so I'm just going to go with the Shadow Ball to kill him off, slash Dynamite Life Orb recoil from whatever might end up coming in. So, to double down, I figure I might as well bring in, I think I bring in Groudon right here just because I want to get my rocks up, and I am at a fresh amount of health. He does go for the Natori. I named this thing Donate because I made a Groudon during the Battle for Japan event, and someone pointed out that using Earthquake in a Japan charity relief event is rather mean, so I figured I'd change the name just to be nice. So gonna go for I think I go for the rocks as he sets up the Leech Seed. He realizes in that instant that I have a Ho-Oh, and that's what he should have done. He should have set up the rocks, but instead I get the safe Ho-Oh switch in while the sun is up, and Natori is gonna be screwed if it doesn't stay in, or Ferrothorn, however you want to put it. So he goes into Zekrom instead, predicting the switch to Palkia yet again. He kind of keeps that lying in the wings, knowing that I can't really go for stab fire moves unless that thing is dead. And he plays around that fact, which is very smart of him, knowing that I'm going to over-predict on that. So I go for the Brave Word as opposed to the Sacred Fire, which having a Zekrom burn would have been nice, but I surprisingly outspeed and kill it with the Earthquake anyway. And yeah, you don't screw around with Ho-Oh, because my name is Twinkies. So this unfortunately means he's able to bring in his Kyogre safely, you know, get the rain up and such, and I don't know whether or not he's running a Specs or a Scarf at this point. It does become fairly evident later, but since the rain is up, I'm not at full health. I don't think I could even take it from full health just because it's rain boosted. He's going to go ahead and take me out with a Water Spout. I'm not seeing Life Orb recoil or lefties or anything of the sort, so I'm thinking he's choiced. But I go ahead and go into Groudon here just to get the sun up, you know, reduce the power of the Water Spout. And with all this auto weather stuff going on, I'm surprised neither of us have a Rayquaza. It is on my to-do list though, just because I seem to be running into a lot of Kyogres as of lately. Anyways, he brings in a Tori. I'm going to go ahead and switch out and go to my Tron, which will quad resist the Gyro Ball, or I don't know. I don't really know why I went out to this. I think it might have been a double switch. Yeah, because we didn't do any moves, so that was a double switch. I don't really like the matchup because I don't have anything to hit him super effective. So I actually go ahead and go out to my Genesect here, who has Flamethrower. This guy gets amazing coverage, but doesn't really end up doing too much, and he knows what Genesect's potential is. So he's actually going to go ahead and switch out after this next turn. Might be getting a little bit ahead of myself here, owing to after turn effects and whatnot. But now he switches out to his Palkia. And I'm glad I kind of predicted the Palkia switch in now, since he could have done it easily 2 or 3 times prior. And I ended up going for the safe stab Bug Buzz instead of the Flamethrower, which, you know, Flamethrower still would have been sun boosted, but it's not stab, it's not anything. And Bug Buzz is going to be a sure two-hit KO, despite the fact I downloaded the attack instead of the special attack on the Natori, which is kind of shocking to me. I don't know, I would have expected that Natori to be more physically defensive, but the more you know. So I got Life Orb on this thing. This thing's pretty fast too. I think somewhere around base 100. Unfortunately, he sends in God now. Arceus having base 120 stats and everything is very threatening, especially just in its normal form, because it can Swords Dance and then it can just extreme speed and take out a lot of things, which is very scary. So I go for the Bug Buzz there, predicting the Swords Dance, since every time I've run into an Arceus, they like doing that. But he goes for the Earthquake instead, and I figure it's fine. I have the Randarosu, which is actually Mewtwo, so I'm going to switch it in now as he goes for his Extreme Speed. And this is an unboosted, only by Life Orb, and it does a lot more than I'm comfortable with. But I'm actually going to be able to take him out with an Aura Sphere. I'm pretty sure a Psy Strike would have done the job. Don't think you guys actually get to see Psy Strike in this match, which is unfortunate because it's like a Mewtwo exclusive. Actually, you know what? You might right now. I don't remember. Anyways, Kyogre comes in. If it's Specs, I win. If it's Scarf, I lose. And he outspeed me, so he Scarf, but his Hydro Pump misses. So that could have been very deadly, but I'm going to go for the Psy Strike now, which is a beefed up version of Psycho Shock that is a Mewtwo exclusive. So finally glad they're showing him some love after taking away the item Berserk Gene. If you guys remember that item, make sure to leave a comment. That was a 2nd gen only item. You can go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know if you remember it, I guess. Anyways, Notori comes in. Probably going to end up dying to a Gyro Ball and Life Orb Recoil, but I go for the Aura Sphere anyway just to get some damage. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and take me out. I think I still have I think I have Groudon and Zekrom left at this point. So I go into Groudon, who I know will be able to resist his Gyro Ball. If he has the Power Whip, then whatever. I really don't mind. I don't think I've seen it yet, but I know Zekrom should be able to clean up. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake, and it doesn't do enough from there. But I know I'm running max HP and max defense on this particular Groudon, so I should be able to take at least one. Does a little more than I'm comfortable with, but hey. So it's pretty much just winding down to the end of the game. I don't know why I didn't speed this part up. But going to go for the Earthquake, finish the job off, I believe, and that is going to be the game, NinBuzz. So if you enjoyed this Ubers match, make sure to rate, comment, sub, do your thing. Leave a comment if you'd like to see more from me. I'm personally, you know, taking a more... I'm liking Ubers more, is what I'm trying to say. So if you guys want to see more Ubers, let me know. Smogon has also released a new tier, which is under the name of RU at the moment, which is rarely used. I might take a couple of matches of those, depending on how refined the tier has been by the time this video gets uploaded. But yeah, that's me rambling, so just there might be more potential for different kinds of matches in the future. And that'll do it for today, so I will see you guys later. Peace.